We already know from a clinical perspective that if you set out a path toward a goal, you decide that you're going to do that instead of other things. So that's kind of a sacrifice, because you're sacrificing everything else to pursue that. You experience a fair bit of positive emotion and meaning as you watch yourself move towards the goal. The better the goal, the more full and rich your experience is going to be when you pursue it. That's one of the reasons for developing a vision and for fleshing yourself out philosophically, because you want to aim at the highest goal that you can manage. What you'll find is that as you move towards the goal, there are certain things that you have to accomplish that frighten you, because it's going to stretch you if you pursue a goal, and so that'll put you up against challenges. What you want to do when you identify something that someone is avoiding, that they need to do because they're afraid you have them voluntarily confronted, what happens is they don't get less afraid. Exactly, they get braver. It's like there's more of them. And here's why. So imagine you do something new, and that's inform it, right? There's information in the action, and then you can incorporate that information and turn it into a skill and turn it into a transformation of your perceptions. So there's more to you, because you've tried something new. At the core of a creative person is they believe there is always an answer. If you don't think there's an answer, how creative are you going to be? How long are you going to hang with that idea? How are you going to try to work it and percolate it and create it and make it something big? But you got to understand, you could always get a little bit better. You could always excel a little bit more. You can always push it a little further. You can always climb a little bit higher. You can always do your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. And so are you looking for new breakthroughs to practice and practice, you'll get better and better. And when you know what you want, you will do anything it takes to get it. You're going to do whatever it takes. Do you hear me? That's not going to come out at all unless you stress yourself, unless you challenge yourself. And the bigger the challenge you take on, the more that's going to turn on the difference between being volunteer victims and being in charge of your life, and being the architect of your future, because they understand that we are the beneficiaries of the past, but trustees of the present and the architects of the future. When you're hungry, you don't have time to focus on what's wrong. You're always working on creating something. That's right. There's never been a statue erected to a critic when you are hungry. You are consumed with working positively, moving in the direction of where you want to go. Hold yourself to a higher standard. What industry are you looking at? What position are you looking at? What goal do you have? Hold yourself to the highest, and you have something unique in you. You are different. All of us are born unique, but most people die. Copies. One great American said, "I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon if I care. I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dulled by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to live from hand to mouth. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the still calm of utopia. I will never call before the worldly master, nor bend to any threat. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud, and unafraid to face the world boldly and say this I have done. That's what diversity means. That's what the American dream means, an unstoppable spirit to make your mark.